Good morning and welcome to day 8 on this Lenten journey of prayer. Today I'm going to be reading a little bit or drawing on a book called Learning to Pray Again by Michael Reinert. He's a ELCA bishop, a Lutheran bishop down in Texas. If you don't have it already, I invite you to get a pen, a piece of paper, or more preferably it would be a journal, because we could keep coming back to this prayer journal. I'd like to do an exercise. We're going to start out, I'll read Philippians 4, verses 4 through 7, but when I pause the video, I'm going to ask you to read that again on your own. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to everyone. The Lord is near. Don't worry about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. When we're anxious, one of the benefits of prayer can be lessening our anxiety. It's not the primary purpose, but it's definitely a benefit of prayer. And so today I'm going to, Bishop Mike and myself are going to invite you to consider how these two things are connected, anxiety and prayer. Paul says, do not worry, don't be anxious, have no anxiety about anything. And so Paul connects these things, battling fear, worry, anxiety, with prayer and with thanksgiving. So I invite you to take a moment. I'm going to ask you to stop the video in just a second, and then have you write, if you're in a journal, you can write the date and the word worries, and reread this passage, Philippians 4, verses 4 through 7, and then make a list of your greatest fears, worries, anxieties, what keeps you up at night. And take your time and keep writing till you can't think of anything else. And then come on back, turn the video back on. Welcome back. We might think that writing down our fears might increase them, but really it gives us an opportunity to kind of put them in perspective. Bishop Mike says, most things in life, he says, it's true that some things are in our hands, but he says most things in life are out of our hands. Life and death, how others act, the economy, most of these things are out of our control. It is best just to give them to God. So now we want to make another list, and we can write the word joys. And whereas before you listed things that kept you up at night, what is it that makes you want to leap out of bed in the morning? What gives your life a sense of joy and purpose? What makes you come alive? What makes your heart sing? So I'm going to invite you to take some time to write down your joys, and you can go ahead and pause and do that now. So welcome back. And just one final thing that I'd like to leave you with is, and that is an invitation to just take a few more minutes. Today will be short. I'm going to cut it here and just invite you to take some time to dwell on both of these lists, your anxieties and your joys, and then pray, have a conversation with God about any of these things on the list. And then if you do have some more time, perhaps you want to read a little more of the letter that Paul wrote to the Philippians. Maybe you want to read the whole thing. Paul wrote this letter from jail, perhaps you remember. So what sort of things do you feel entrapped by? What sort of things are you held captive by? And how are you facing anxiety or joy in the midst of them? I invite you to take a few moments here, and I'll let you pray, and we'll see you tomorrow. God's peace.